Yeah, and of course it's cold in here. Hey, we is anyone there? Hey y'all, we're gonna do. Okay, we'll give it a few minutes. I didn't know you had those things, Sandy. I think I had that. Why? How? That's below cost. Huh? Yeah. Anyone there? Hey, Aggie. You did awesome on your handstand challenge. Hey, Lindsay. You guys can do this outside. Aggie, you gonna do this on your porch? Should we start? Okay, I'm gonna start my watch so I know what time it is. We're gonna do 30 minutes of Bikram Flow. Never done 30 minutes of Bikram Flow, so we'll see how this turns out. Think it'd be fun? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna quote Krista. This is like manic flow. All right, we're gonna start in child's pose. So feet are together, knees are open. You try to get your chest and head on the mat, and just actively stretch your palms forward and hips back. Deep breaths. Go ahead and walk your arms over to the right. Stretch your left arm long so you can feel the stretch in the left side body. Walk the hands back to center and then over to the left. Stretching the right arm long. Feel the stretch in the right side body. Hey, AB. Try to breathe into that right side rib cage. I hope you're doing this outside on your porch, Anna Banks. And then back to center. A few quick breaths here. Palm stretch forward, hip stretch back. Hips a little closer to the mat than when we started. All right, let's walk your hands in. Go to all fours. You're going to start in a tabletop position. Your shoulders are over your wrists and hips over the knees. A few cat-cows to warm up your spine. You're going to inhale, look up, hips up, shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your tail around your back, guys, to the belly button. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Right back to that neutral spine. We're going to warm up your shoulders here. Bring your right arm forward and then just circle your arm back and around. You don't have to bring your hips to your heels. You can remain stationary. I just feel like it warms up your hips a little bit more. Go ahead and reverse that arm circle. Other way. Right, stretch your palm forward and then up towards the ceiling, stretching the shoulder blades apart. Arm underneath your body to thread the needle. Right ear on the mat, right shoulder on the mat. You can stay here if you'd like. You feel secure. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Flip your palm. Reach around. Try to grab your right thigh from the inside. Even if you can't grab it, everyone still try to open up the left shoulder. You want to take this a little bit further. You can engage the core. Kickstand the left leg out. Stay here or straighten out the leg. Engage the glute. Lift the leg up. Foot pointed or flexed. I like to flex mine because I feel like you get more of a contraction in the glute there. But your preference. Release, left knee down, left palm on the mat. Stretch your right arm up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades stretch apart. Palms back to the mat. Gonna bring the right arm out, left leg out. Gonna warm up the core by bringing the knee and elbow together. Inhale, knee and elbow together. Hold it here. Exhale. Again, inhale. Core tight. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Both palms on the mat. Bend your left knee. You can stay here if this is enough for you. You want a little bit more, you can reach around with your right hand. Grab your foot from the inside. It's like a standing bow grip. So you're not going to grab the outside. You're going to grab the inside and lift your leg up. A little bit of a shoulder and spinal stretch here. You can point or flex the foot, leg a little higher. All right, release. Both palms back to the mat. Let's warm up the left side shoulder now. Left arm forward. Bring it around. Reverse that circle. All right, palm goes forward and then stretch it up towards the ceiling. Stretch your shoulder blades apart. Bring your left arm underneath your body to thread the needle. Left ear on the mat, left shoulder on the mat. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Palm, flip your palm. Bring it around. Try to grab your left thigh from behind. Open up that right shoulder. You can stay here, want a little bit more. Then engage your core. Kickstand that right leg out. Lift it up. Glute tight. Leg straight. Leg higher. Release. Right leg down. Right palm on the mat. Stretch your left arm up towards the ceiling. Back to all fours. Now left arm out, right leg up. Again with the core. Inhale. Knee and elbow together, core tight. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Both palms on the mat. Bend your right knee. I think I messed up my knees last time. Oh, well, hopefully you follow the directions. Either way, just make it even. Reach around with your left hand. I did. Lift your leg up. Spinal twist. Yeah, it's supposed to be opposite arm and opposite leg. I think I did both. I did right arm, right leg last time. I didn't. You can start over again if you messed up. If I messed you up. Release. Back to all fours. Let's do one cat-cow here to neutral out the spine. Inhale, look up. Exhale, touch your toe. Right back to that neutral spine. Keep your shoulders over your hips. You're going to tuck your toes. Just lift your knees a couple inches. Hovering a few inches off the mat, firing up the core. And then push your hips up, first down dog. So in your down dog here, feet are about 6 inches apart. Arms are straight, fingertips spread apart, arms straight, shoulders back and down. Hips are going up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Stomach always engaged. Core is usually always engaged unless you're back bending. So you want to go ahead and walk out your dog. Do anything that feels good here. Go on your toes, bend your knees. All right, stop in the center. Bring your toes together. Go up on your toes. Shift your heels all the way to the right. Try to get your heels on the mat. They might not touch, but try. You want a calf stretch here. If you don't feel it, shoot your hips more up towards the ceiling for more of a calf stretch. Back on your toes, and in the center, shift your heels all the way to the left and down. Hips up, stomach in. Back on your toes and in the center. Heels down in the center. All right, separate your feet back to your normal down dog. You're going to go up on your toes, exaggerate this, round your back, come to your first high plank. Elbows a little bent. You might have a little puff in your shoulders, but your butt is tucked. Core tight, firing up that front side body. Back to down dog, hips up, stomach in. On your toes, exaggerate the round in your spine, high plank. Hips up, down dog. Let's do one more plank here. On your toes, around your back, high plank. Then bend your elbows, lower yourself to the mat. You're going to do 3 baby cobras to warm up that spine. Palms beside your chest, fingertips underneath your shoulders. Inhale, look up, go up. Lower down. Inhale, look up, go up. Lower down. Inhale, look up, go up. Lower down. Push back up to high plank. Down dog. All right, bend your knees. You're going to walk, jump, or step to the front of your mat. Keep your head down, knees bent. Your stomach is on your thighs. Drop your head down. Grab your elbows if you can. Rock back and forth for ragdoll. This is warming up the back sides of your legs, lower spine. Stop in the center. Palms on the mat. Roll up one vertebrae at a time to standing. Nice. We're ready to do our first sun salutations. I'm going to be facing you, front, side, and you can kind of see the ladies from the side so you can see their chaturangas. We'll walk through it slow and then go a little faster. By the way, this is Amy and Fairy G. Okay. You're going to start, go towards the top of your mat. You don't have to be at the exact top, but towards the top. You can have your feet apart or together. I like mine together. It's just a preference. We're going to inhale, look up. Tiny back bend, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, forward fold, stomach in. Palms go to the mat. Half lift, hands go to your shins or they can stay on the mat, but spine is going to be straight, shoulders back, head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to high plank. You're going to shift forward on your toes. Let's do first chaturanga on your knees. Go to your knees. You're going to bend your elbows. The elbows have to stay close to the rib cage, top of your feet on the mat for cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes, shift to down dog, hips up. Now if you're at home, you can go whatever pace you like. I'm going slow so I can explain and that we can all move together and you can see us move together. But if you want to go slower or faster at home, you go for it. So walk, jump, or step to the front of your mat. Half lift, hands to your shins or keep them on the floor. Head forward, spine straight, stomach in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Tiny back bend, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Stomach in. Half lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step back. Shift forward to high plank. Take your flow. Chaturanga on your knees or not. Either way, elbows graze the rib cage. Look up for cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. There is no shame in going to your knees in chaturanga. I think it's a bit more challenging. So you know you want to go to your knees in chaturanga. If your shoulders start to hurt or sag, maybe you're a little tired. Maybe you switch back and forth. Maybe you just have to build the upper body strength. It takes a while to build that. Back to the front of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Tiny back bend. Squeeze those glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your flow. Don't be scared to go on your knees. Chaturanga, cobra, or up dog. Tuck your toes, hips up, down dog. When we come up from this one, we're going to go to Bikram half moon. This class is called Bikram Flow. It's a combination of vinyasa flow and some Bikram postures. Half moon is the first posture that we do in the Bikram series. We're going to do it now. Go to the front of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. You're going to keep your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Release your index fingers. Thumbs cross. Squeeze the palms. Straighten your arms. Biceps have to stay with your ears. Stomach in. Inhale, stretch up and bend to the right. Push your hips to the left. Stomach tight. Knees locked. Hips forward. Upper body back. Left hip forward. Right shoulder forward. Go down. Push. 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 Inhale, breathing. Come up. Stop in the middle. Squeeze your palms, straighten your arms, don't let them bend, stretch up, bend to the left. Push your hips to the right, don't let the arms bend, you're actively squeezing your biceps with your ears. Stomach is in, hips forward, upper body back. Left shoulder forward, go down, push, push, push. Inhale, breathing, come up. Stop in the middle, backward bend, take a deep breath, full lunge, drop your head back as far as it goes. I'm gonna let the ladies do this. Palms together, arms straight, stretch up out of the waist. And bring your arms back with your ears. Again, stretch up out of the waist. Bring your arms back with your ears. Squeeze your butt. Weight is in your heels. Going for the deep backward bend. Arms back. Look back. Fall back. Awesome. Way back. Go back. More back. Inhale, breathing. Come up. Yes. Stop in the middle. Padahastasana. Bend your knees. Put your hands on the floor in front of you. I'm going to do this sideways so you can see the side view. Move your hips right and left. Whatever feels good here, drop your head down, shake it around. Now bend your knees, grab your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand, little baby fingers touching each other side by side, and pull. Pull on your heels, stretch your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. One day stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, face on the legs below the knees. Continuously keep pulling. Pulling is the object of stretching. Exhale, breathing, lock your knees. Roll forward, lock your knees. Eyes open, try to touch your face to your legs, lock your knees, last chance, lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Inhale, breathing in, come up, arms and head together, core tight all the way up. Exhale your arms down. All right, we're gonna do some more sun salutations, also known as vinyasa flows. Go back to the top of your mat. Let's keep it going. Inhale, arms up, look up, tiny back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your flow. Meet us in down dog. Hips up, stomach in. Breathe. When we come up from this one, we're going to go to chair, also known as Bikram Flow. We're going to do a little bit different of a variation. Go to the top of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. You're going to keep your arms up and then exhale, chair. So hips are back. Lift your chest, stomach in. Pinkies in. Shoulders back and down. Sit down more. And more. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step your right foot back. Inhale your arms up for high lunge. Squeezing your inner thighs towards each other. Stomach in. Squeeze your right glute. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step your left foot back. Shift forward to high plank. Take your flow. Meet in down dog. Starting to move a little quicker now. Hips up, stomach in. Inhale your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose. You're going to step it through this time for high lunge, other side. Scissoring those inner thighs towards each other, squeezing the left glute. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step your right foot back. Shift forward to high plank. Take your flow. Meet in down dog. When you're in down dog, you can bend your knees if you need to, but try to think. Roll your inner thighs towards each other. Engage your quads. Push your heels close to the mat, as close to the mat as possible. When we come up from this, we're going to do another chair. Go to the top of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Keep your arms up. Exhale, chair. Hips back. Lift your chest, stomach in. Pinkies in, shoulders back and down. You can float your chair if you like. Try to keep your heels together. Sit down more. Stomach in, sit down more. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step your left foot back. Inhale your arms up, high lunge. Arms engaged, legs tight, squeeze the left glute. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step your right foot back. Shift forward to high plank. Take your flow. Meet in down dog. Inhale your left leg up. Try to keep that hip down. Big stomach in. Bring your knee to your nose. Step it through high lunge. Arms up. Legs tight. Squeeze the right glute. Stomach in. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step your left foot back. Take your flow. Meet in down dog. Passion in the message when you smile. Take my time. Something in you. Let's go to the front of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Tiny back bend. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Palms to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your flow. Meet us in down dog. You're going to inhale your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose, step it through warrior one. Backside foot is planted, 45-degree angle. Arms up, palms facing each other. We're going to start with eagle arms, but left arm underneath the right. Cross twist. Pull your elbows down. If you can't get your hands in prayer, you can grab your shoulders. Bring that left leg around. Eagle legs. Cross twist. Maybe one day foot underneath the calf. Sit down more. Lean your upper body back. Knees left. Upper body right. Sit down more. Back to warrior one. Palm to the mat. Step your right foot back. Shift forward to high plank. Take your flow. All right, other side. Inhale your left leg up. Bring your knee to your nose. Step it through. Warrior one. Backside foot, 45-degree angle. Arms up. Right arm underneath the left, eagle arm. Cross twist. Bring the right leg around. Try to get the foot underneath the calf. If you can't put the foot, that's okay. You're squeezing your thighs really tight. Sit down more. Upper body back. Knees right, upper body left. Sit down more. Back to warrior one. Palms to the mat. Step your left foot back. Shift forward to high plank. Take your flow. Meet in down dog. All right, let's go to the top of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale your arms down for a quick party time. You happy about that? Okay, we got 11 minutes to flow as much more as we can. You ready? Ready, Aggie? And bang. All right, so next we do the Bikram balancing series. We normally do 2 sets of standing head to knee, standing bow, and then 1 of balancing stick. But we're going to do 1 of each and flow them all together to make it a little bit more challenging. Okay? Got you for yesterday. Okay, so go to the center of your mat. This is really hard. So when we flow them all together, basically we're going to try to do standing head to knee, standing bow, and balancing stick, all without letting the leg that's in the air touch the ground and keeping the standing leg locked the entire time. All right? This is hard. Don't be scared if you fall out. Just try again. Here we go. Shift weight to your left leg. Lock your knee. The most important part is balancing on the locked knee. You got that. Wipe your hands around your back, stomach in, grab the right foot. Leg you're holding is at a 90-degree angle. Inhale, right leg lift up. Take your heel out, turn your toes, and flex your foot. If both knees are locked, you can pull your elbows down. Good news here, you don't have to touch your head to your knee. You're gonna release your arm, bend your knee you're holding, keep the foot in the air, then reach around, try to grab the right foot from the inside. Left arm up, standing bow. Inhale, kick up, kick back. You try to keep the chin to shoulder connection. It's really hard without a mirror, so I'm sure it's hard for you too. You probably don't have one. All right, release. Don't let that right foot drop. Arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. Hinge from the waist. You're super tight T. Super hard. Left leg is burning. Biceps with the ears. Stick the palms forward. Stretch the toes back. Stomach in. Change. Whew. Arms down. Fun, right? Okay. Other side. You can pause it. Try again and again and again. All right, shift weight to your right leg. Lock your knee. Most important part, even if you just stand here doing this, you're doing something. Raise your hands around your back, grab the left foot. Foot you're holding, 90-degree angle, standing leg lock. Inhale, left leg lift up. Kick your heel out, turn your toes and flex your foot. If your knees are locked, pull your elbows down. You don't have to touch your head to your knee, you're gonna stay here. Straighten your arms back out of it. Foot back to a 90-degree angle. Don't let the left foot drop. Grab the foot from the inside. Right arm up. Arm close with your ear. Bring your knees together. Inhale, kick up, kick back. Body comes down. Standing leg is locked. Foot comes over your head. Standing splits one day, right? Ready today? Kick up, kick back one more time. Don't let the left foot hit the ground. Release, arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. Hinge from the waist. Balance your foot. Straighten your left leg. Keep your biceps with your ears. Stretch your palms forward. Stretch your hips back. Body stretching opposite directions. Change. Okay. We only had 30 minutes, so we had to do something crazy, right? Okay. We're going to start to flow again, so let's go back towards the top of your mat. We got to keep that heart rate up because we only have 30 minutes. Inhale, arms up, look up, tiny back bend. Forward fold. Half lift. Palms to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your flow. Meet in down dog.
Here I go.
Here I go.
Again, girls, what's my weakness? Okay, then chillin', minding my business.
Hips up, stomach in. All right, you're going to inhale your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose, step it through for vinyasa half moon. Straighten the right leg, lift the left leg up. Hips are open, left hip stacked on top of the right. Right palm near your right foot. You can put your left hand on your hip or release your left arm towards the ceiling. If it's available to you, you can look up towards the ceiling. Want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can float the right palm. Test your balance, straighten out your legs, core tight. All right, both palms on the mat. Bend your right knee, bring your left knee to your nose, stomach in, shoot that left leg back out straight, left palm on the mat, right arm up towards the ceiling. Feeling the stretch on the outer right leg and seat here. Feels amazing. You can look up towards the ceiling if you want to. Keep your legs straight and stomach in. All right, both palms on the mat. You're going to step your left foot back, shoot your right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged flow or normal flow. You want to try for a three-legged. When you go to your chaturanga, you hover that right foot a couple inches off the ground, then tops of your feet on the floor for up dog. Tuck your toes down dog. All right, let's go other side. Inhale, left leg lift up. Bring your knee to your nose, step it through. Vinyasa half minute, straighten out the left leg, lift the right leg up. Hip stack right on top of the left. Left palm on the mat beside the left foot. Right hand on your hip. This feels good. Release your right arm, look up towards the ceiling. Want to make it a little bit more challenging, float the left palm. Legs have to be straight, stomach in. All right, both palms on the mat. Bend your left leg. Right knee to your nose, stomach in, shoot the right leg out. Right palm on the mat, left arm up towards the ceiling. Look up towards the ceiling. Feel this outer left leg and seat. All right, both palms on the mat. Step your right foot back, shoot your left leg up towards the ceiling. Three-legged flow or drop the foot for normal flow, meet and down dog. All right, let's flow again. Go to the top of your mat. Half lift. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Tiny back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Palms to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your flow. Meet and down dog.
Oh my goodness. Girl, look at him. He's the cutest brother in here. And he's coming this way.
All right, inhale your right leg up. Bring your knee to your nose. You're going to step it through and then turn to face the side of your mat. This is Bikram separate leg stretching. Feet are about 4 feet apart. If you can, grab your heels from the outside. If you can't, you can grab the outsides of the feet or put your hands on the floor in front of you. Wherever you are, you're going to straighten out your legs. Roll forward. Try to lock your knees. That means keep them straight. Contract your quadriceps. If your knees are locked, you're going to bend your elbows. Bring the forearms back closer to the calves, lengthening the spine, pushing the chest. Your chin more forward towards the floor. So you want to try to flatten out this back to push your chest, your chin more forward towards the floor to eventually touch your head in between your feet. But if you can't do that, doesn't matter. You just want to keep your legs straight. Feel the stretch on the back sides of the legs. Release. Face the front side of the mat. Lizard lunge. You're going to bend your right leg. Arms are straight. You can drop this knee if you want and go to your forearms. Roll to the outside of that right foot if you want. All right, plant the foot. Heel toe the right foot in towards the center. You're going to shift your hips back, flex your right foot for a stretch underneath this right leg. You can touch your head to your knee if you want. If you want to try for a split, go for it. You don't have to be able to do a full split in order to practice this. Amazing. All right, get out of this however you can. You can flow or just meet us in down dog, whatever you prefer. You have to do the other side. All right, inhale your left leg up. Bring your knee to your nose, stomach in, step it through, face the other side of your mat. So here you can do separate leg stretching again. You can do a handstand, forearm stand, lunge right, left, whatever you want. This is a freestyle part. You can put your hands underneath your body, stretch forward. I like to do these side twists, but whatever feels good here. Or you can do Bikram separate leg stretching again. Bend your elbows, straighten out your legs. Try to flatten out that spine and then eventually touch your head between your feet. All right, release. Face the front of your mat, lizard lunge, other side. Chest lifted. Drop your knee if you want. Go to your forearms if you want. Roll to the outside of that foot. You don't have to, but I think it feels good. All right, plant that foot, heel toe the foot towards the center of the mat. Shift your heel, hips back, flex your foot, feel the stretch underneath the leg. You can touch your head to your knees. You want to take a little further. Or try for your split. If you tried other side, try this side too to try to make it even. All right, release. Meet me in down dog. How much time we have? 2 minutes. All right, go to the front of your mat. Halfway. Forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Tiny back sit. Exhale, forward. Halfway. Palms to the mat. Step back to high plank. Take your flow. Meet in down dog. All right, so you're going to inhale your right leg up. Bend your knee, open your hip. You can stay here in three-legged dog. You want to try for wild thing. You're going to look through your left armpit. See the right foot drop. Shoot your hips up towards the ceiling. And palm for me towards the front mirror, front camera. Probably towards me if it's you watching me from home. Plant your right palm. Shoot your right leg up towards the ceiling. Three-legged flow or normal flow. Meet in down dog. Other side. Inhale your left leg up. Bend your knee. Open up your hip. You can stay here in three-legged dog. You want to flip to wild thing. Look through your right armpit. See the left foot drop. Shoot your hips up towards the ceiling. Palm towards the front. Hips up. All right, plant your left palm. Left leg up towards the ceiling. Three-legged flow or normal flow. Meet in down dog. All right, from here, you're going to go to child's pose. Feet together, knees open. You happy about that? Chest on the mat, palms forward, hips stretch back. All right, before we end, I want to do one quick spinal twist. We only got to do about half of the class, so tune in. Take the full class with me next week. All right, go ahead and lay down on your back. You're going to huh? Yeah, I know. Inhale your right leg up. Interlace your fingers. Bring your right knee to your right shoulder. Cross it over to the left side of your body. Right arm up, over to the right side. Look over to the right side, over your right fingertips. Try to get both shoulders on the mat. Breathe into the spinal twist. You guys, we have lots of online content out there. 3 ways to follow us. Live stream on Instagram. Everything we live stream, we record and put it on our YouTube channel. Not only are we live streaming on Instagram, every time we live stream, we're also live streaming on our website, BikramColumbiaLive.com. Release, legs out straight, arms out straight. Interlace your fingers, pull your left knee to your left shoulder, cross it over to the right side of your body, left arm up towards the ceiling, over to the left side of your body, look over your left fingertips, both shoulders on the mat. So again, 3 ways to follow us. Instagram Live. We post every day, sometimes twice a day. Schedule's out there on Instagram. Every time we have a live class, it also streams on BikramColumbiaLive.com. And every time we have a live class, we record it, put it on YouTube. They stay there forever. Let us know if you have any questions, need modifications, you just want to say hey, we would love it. Release, legs out straight, arms out straight. Interlace your hands over your head. Legs out straight, flex your feet. You feel the stretch on both sides of your body. Or just release your arms down. Savasana here. Spread your legs if you want. Touch your shoulders if you want. Close your eyes. Oh yeah, that's a good one to end with. Gangster's Paradise. All right, you guys, just try to melt into the floor. Take a couple minutes here if you can. Savasana is the most important part of your practice, and since you have extra time on your hands, maybe you just fall asleep there. We are live streaming on Instagram tomorrow at 4 o'clock, but we're also live streaming lots of classes on BikramColumbiaLive.com tomorrow. So keep looking at Instagram. We'll post our schedule there. And we hope to see you in the hot room really soon. Thanks for following us.
I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool. I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like on my knees in the night, saying prayers